What's going on today, guys? T-Rex here on day 31 of our 100-day Ark Survival Challenge. Today we're going to work on breeding up some Rexes so that we can get our boss fight. We need to go into the cave on Carno Island so that we can get Megatheriums. We're going to craft ourselves our tech helmet so that when we're flying around looking for Gigas and Carcharodontosauruses, that we'll be able to see them. The best way to get crystal is to take an Anki, get it to a mountain where you know there's a lot of crystal, raise its attack instead of its weight, and just have it keep swinging its tail. As you can tell, we're getting quite a bit. We just got 500 crystal that time, and we just got another almost 500 there. So we got about 1,000 crystal going forward for everything, which is really quick and easy. You dump everything that you don't need off of the Anki, which is any of the stone and any of the flint. So now we're back to the base. We're going to put our Anki down. We're going to go over here because this just spawned in. So we need our cementing paste so that we can make polymer instead of just having organic polymer all the time, since organic polymer does take up a lot of space. But we make our tech helmet here. We get all of our crystal in there. The tech helmet costs a little bit of element, so it's not too bad. Metal, element, black pearls. We'll need to get more black pearls in order to make any more tech stuff. So that's another thing that we'll be doing in the next couple of days. But that's also way easier to do when you have a tech helmet, because I'll show you later on, but the tech helmet shows where things are in the water. Now we're heading over to Carno Island. At Carno Island, we pick up this drop as soon as we get there so that we can make sure that we get good stuff. I do check around to see if there's any other really cool colored RGs, and I find this 130 green and pink RG, and it's a male, so it's good for breeding. What I'm going to do is take out any of the other enemies that are around it, let it attack me, and have it chase me over to the taming pen. At the taming pen, we'll need to find a way to lure it inside the pen, which is kind of hard when they don't stay attacking you. So you move slowly, and you'll be able to get them to come after you and just keep attacking you while you're doing your fly. If they keep attacking you, they stay aggroed onto you, so that's really easy. I'm gonna kill this Carno, that way we have prime meat for when we need to start taming the RG. And then sometimes with your RGs, they're gonna get into squalls with other RGs, so be very careful not to kill the one that you're trying to tame when you're doing stuff like this. Run over here, get behind my doors, the RG flies right in the taming pen. Go get to a space that's safe for your current tame, and then I'm going to take my trank darts out of its inventory. After I take my trank darts out of the inventory, I just took care of that RG. We're going to trank it out and then put it in a cryopod, and then take the RG and go inside of this cave that's on this island so that we can get Megalania venom. Okay, while he's tranked out and waiting to be tamed up. I came over here to grab this drop. There was nothing really good in it, unfortunately. I try to get all the yellow and red drops and then sometimes any better drops. I do always look around to see if there's better tames that we can get while we're flying around and doing stuff. So if you see me take out my scope, that's why. We're gonna name this one Doomies so that we know to tame to breed it with Susan Strong here. Um, I'm gonna want to get an RG, hopefully a female with the cool colors on it. That way I can take it around and it won't be one of my alpha breeders. When you're breeding RGs or any other tame, you want the male to be the higher level, the female to be the lower level, because then the levels carry over better, is what my personal experience has been. So that's why we do it that way. Alright, getting inside of this cave, we throw Greg down and he goes immediately after everything that's around and starts killing it, unfortunately. But that's not a bad thing because we need him to get the Megalania venom, and he just killed a Megalania right there. That should have got us 2 venom on him. I'm going to have him land so that I can put a saddle on him so I can ride him. And we're going to activate our tech helmet. If you can see with the tech helmet now, you can see where everything is. You can see if it's neutral towards you or hostile towards you. As it becomes hostile, it gets the red hue around it, and then we can see where everything is on the map. If you look to your right, our Megalania is going to be hanging on the wall right there, and that is the second one that we need. So we're going to go right over to it, take it out, get its venom, and then that's it. We don't need anything else. I do tame up this dung beetle right here, but I leave it on aggressive and I leave it inside of this cave. Uh, there's no really reason I need one. I have 2 of them, and right now I'm not building a farm, so they're not going to be useful for me in the long run right now. Alright, now that we're done with the cave, we have everything that we need to fight the next boss. Tomorrow we'll probably be fighting the boss. As I was leaving the island though, I seen this Alpha Rex, and I went down to kill it so that we can get any items that we need off of it. Hopefully it dropped good stuff. But as I kill it, I only realize we get T-Rex arms and nothing else. It didn't drop any items at all, so that was a rare thing to happen. That doesn't normally happen. So I eat it up, I get all the prime meat off of it, and I head out. I did check my inventory to double check, but yeah, there was nothing that dropped off of that boss. Um, so now that we're back here at base, I'm going and looking at everything that we need. I'm going to start taking our Rexes out so that we can breed them. Um, I'm also always looking for Gigas. That was me running to go and look for Gigas, and then I changed my mind, turned around, and was like, no, we need to make some breeds. So I'm going to breed these Rexes a couple of times, hopefully get better versions of them. That way we can use those as our alpha breeders and then move these to go and fight the boss. We do luck out. We get a Rex with a color variant, which is way cool to get. And it's female and it's level 96, 196. And that was really awesome to get. And then we do breed them up again a second time. So what I'm doing now is getting meat to fill the feeding troughs up and making sure that when our Rexes are in there, they're not dying. I'm cooking a bunch of meat in this industrial grill so that the meat I put in the feeding trough will last longer later on. Um, Here's our first Rex egg. We're going to throw it right here, and then I'd speed up the film so that we can just have it hatch right away after a second. But everything seems to be going smooth, everything's healing up. Um, that Rex has 41 levels on it, which is way awesome to see. And this is our color variant female that we got. It's got that brown on the top like the mom, and it's got a pink bottom as a variant, which is way cool. And then I like that a lot actually. It looks really awesome. Color variants or mutations are pretty rare. So it got a good mutation on it. It's a higher level than my current female, so we're gonna make it our new alpha female, and then we're gonna take our current alpha female and go and put it in the boss fight for the next boss. Alright, now that we're getting back to Blue Ob's base, we're going to take our Rex, we're going to put it into the fight with everything. We leveled its health up and we leveled its attack up. That's all you need to do for these fights. Make sure your Rexes have a lot of health, make sure they have a lot of attack, and then what I'm doing now is going and getting a lot of raw meat so that I can feed the feeding trough and put the pig on passive healing. I want the pig on passive healing so that it will heal everything that's around without me having to stand there and wait for it. It also, when you're not around and passively healing, they heal up a lot faster for some reason. I don't know why, it's just how the game works. They eat a lot faster, they heal a lot faster. Alright, now that we're back at the base, we're going to put our food in the feeding trough, and then we're going to take our Megalania venom and we're going to put it inside the obelisk so that we're ready to go for the boss fight for tomorrow. And like I said, if we get the boss fights all done before the 100 days, then we'll just do the boss fights as they come up. The Gigantopith or the Megapithecus isn't a bad boss fight at all. There's a path that kind of winds upward, which I don't like so much because after it winds upward, there's cliffs on the side that your Rexes can and will fall into. So go in with the full amount of Rexes that you can. That way they don't just fall off and die. I think what I'm going to do is load in, take everything into cryopods, then throw everything out of the cryopods as I'm on one Rex to hopefully not die. um, or I'll have some fall off the edge and die. I might not take the Udian and the Piggin because the odds that they'll fall off the edge and die is pretty high, and right now we don't have backups of those. We do have plenty of backups of Rexes. We're back at our main base right now, and what we're doing here at main base is making another egg. We're going to want to go into the dragon boss fight with a full team, a healer, a buffer, a and what's 18 Rexes. That way he gets taken care of really quick, and it's not a fight that we lose a lot of things on. We are going to take and probably lose a couple of Rexes on that dragon fight, but that's only because the dragon does extra damage to Rexes. If you didn't notice, our next Rex was a male, and it was the male's white body with the pink underbelly, which is way awesome because now we have two pink underbellies with different tops, and that will make all of our Rexes going forward from here have that. This is the guy who popped into the game a while ago, and for some reason there's a Diplo stuck in the wall. But yeah, that's one of the guys that popped in. Well, that's going to be it for today. Thanks for watching. If you have any comments, please leave them in the comments below. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you back here tomorrow for the boss fight. Have a good day.